Hey everybody, it's Don, the AS Lifter. I wanted to talk to everybody today. I see a lot of posts on the on Facebook, on the support groups, and I get every message every now and then asking me if fitness is an option. If you have ankylosing spondylitis, is fitness or being in a gym or working out an option? Well, the answer to that is yes. Technically, right now I'm just leaving the gym, so it is an option. The only way it would not be an option, and let me stress this first and foremost, please consult your doctor before you get into a fitness regimen, especially with our condition. But unless the doctor specifically told you not to do a certain exercise, you can do whatever you want. Your limitations are basically on what you can do movement-wise, where fused you are, and what feels good and what does not feel good. Again, be responsible with it. Understand that your range of motion may be different from person to person, and that as long as you're feeling the pain in your muscles and not in your actual joints or your bones, you're good to go. So please don't be afraid to exercise. Don't be afraid to live your life. Don't be afraid to kind of experiment outside that box. Me personally, I haven't been able to train as heavy as I want to, or as strong as I want to, just again because of life, things going on in life. But I haven't given up on my hopes and dreams and my ability to keep doing what I need to do. And since I've started this journey from the beginning to where I am currently, I'm in a lot less pain now through these couple years of fitness versus when I first got into it, when I first got diagnosed and trying to get back into exercise and fitness. I don't know if it's just a mental thing, again, unique to me, or if there may be something behind this, but I don't need anti-inflammatories anymore. I don't need pain pills anymore. I hardly take any of that anymore. I do take Humira, but even on my Humira, I'm supposed to be on an every 2 week shot, and right now I think I'm injecting about every 6, maybe 8 weeks. Sometimes I go a little further than that. I really don't inject until I think I need it. When I feel a little bit of pain in my joints, and it may be a barometric change or whatever the case may be, that's about the only time I inject, just to kind of keep it at bay. I'm not advocating that for anybody or anybody in particular. I'm just telling you my situation, what I'm going through, or what I'm doing. I really wish there was a cure for the disease, but again and again, it's the choice you have of what you're going to live with, the choice you have of how you're going to deal with this disease. I've kind of taken it a different approach and kind of went with I'm not going to kind of go sulk in a corner and feel sorry for myself, or some people may not want to hear it's a pity parade. I'm not here for the pity parade. I'm not here for feeling sorry for myself. The only person that's going to be able to get you through this is you. It's you. We can support each other. We can give each other advice. We can give each other hope, that positive motivation to get you moving. But at the end of the day, if you want to be successful, at the end of the day, if you want to beat this disease, at the end of the day, if you want to have a life, that choice is yours. Nobody else's. Nobody else can give you that choice. Nobody else can make you do it. That's a choice you have to want to do. How bad do you want it? What do you want? How you want to live with this? And I know, again, everybody's situation is different, and I'm not here advocating that you need to stop taking medication or whatever. I'm just advocating you need to research deep down inside yourself. I've been doing a lot of soul searching and kind of just looking into some things. A couple documentaries I just want some people to kind of focus on. And I'm not saying it's the cure-alls. On Netflix, there's a documentary called Heal. And also there's a gentleman out there by the name of Wim Hof. If you haven't heard of Wim Hof, or you don't know anything about Wim Hof, please follow him. He's also nicknamed the Iceman. It's not, if you follow him, you got to understand that the ice or the cold is just the catalyst for what he's trying to do. He's trying to look at it from a mental point of view. If you teach your mind to basically be in a positive vibe or a positive mode, or you start taking it in the content of, you believe deep down inside that, hey, I can beat this, or hey, I can do this, or hey, I can beat this, or I can change, or I can make the pain go away a little bit more, because you mentally start learning how to deal with it, or mentally learn how to cope with it, or mentally learn how to block it, or in some cases, you may even become a little bit better. You may stop having some of the symptoms. You may stop having all the issues you have. I know this is kind of controversial, and some people may not want to buy into it or believe it, or may even want to blast me for it. I really don't care. For me, it's working, and to me, that's all that matters. There's other people that's worked very successful for them as well. I kind of try to stay in a positive mode and get better. With the Humira, yes, it helped me in the beginning. I'm not discounting it in any way, shape, or form. Neither am I doing the NSAIDs or the anti-inflammatories, the pain pills. If you're at that point in the disease, or that point in your battle that you need it to help, by all means, if your doctor's prescribed it to you, take it. I'm not here to change that. I'm not here to convince you to just drop and do whatever. I'm saying that along with your treatment, along with your battle, you have to learn how to do this mentally. You have to become mentally tough. You have to, become your own advocate. Learn what works for you. Learn what's successful for you. Nobody else is going to do it for you guys. It really not. The biggest thing I can't stress enough is we're not helpless. I feel, I'm not trying to take away anything from the horrible condition that this disease leads to or may cause with certain people. But at the end of the day, we're not helpless. Even if I'm fully fused in a wheelchair, I am not helpless. That's something you have to teach yourself. If you sit and sulk and think that you're the one that's being done to, and the world's against you, and oh, poor me, and poor pitiful me, and why is this happening to me? You've already lost. You've lost the number one battle in this, and that's the mental battle. Again, some people may not want to hear this, but man, I don't know how to explain it. This has kind of been on my chest for a little while, and I'm not trying to be hateful by any means. I'm not trying to seem like I'm unsympathetic, because I really do feel for the people that have not found their way to beat the disease or mentally combat it yet, because it's a horrible position to be in. I've been there. I had to find my way out. I had to find my way of beating it. I had to find a way a lot of things. But as time's gone on, and I realized that, hey, I'm not going to let this condition beat me. I'm going to beat it. I took a different approach. I took a different battle. I just look at it in a different way. And that's a choice you have to make. I can't be more sincere about that other than that. That lies within you. It's great we talk to each other. It's great we learn from each other. It's great that, so many people are trying to, advocate and get the disease out there. That's how we're going to find a cure. Right now, there is no cure. You can deal with it, the best life you have, or you can learn to deal with it and even have a better life than what you think you maybe even have. That choice is up to you. In my case, I chose fitness. I chose it for my own reasons. I chose it for, that's mentally or helps me. That's my catalyst to make me battle. Your catalyst may be something different. It doesn't have to be anything. If you hate working out, you hate fitness, you hate everything else, then find something else to get movement. Find something else to get your body in motion. Find some other condition to get you mentally positive, mentally happy, and beat the damn disease. I don't know how to explain it, any more simple terms than that. It's up to you. Again, everybody, thank you for the support. I'm truly humbled by how many people are very supportive of my personal, journey, trying to accomplish what I want to accomplish. I've become a lot stronger than I was, say, 6 months, 8 months ago. I'm pretty impressed. I've gained some weight. I need to start shredding down. I kind of went through a bulking period to try to gain a little bit of body mass on to be able to deal with the weight a little bit more. But I'm pretty content with some of the things I'm doing. Last night, I was doing squats. I don't know how many sets I ended up doing. I think I stopped around 555. So 555-pound squats with no spotter. I don't even need spotters for that anymore. Whereas before, I wouldn't even come off with anything over 450 without a spotter. And that was probably a year ago. So I'm jumped up 100 pounds, no spotter. And to be honest with you, if the little rec center I worked out at, the bar could take more, I probably could put more on it and still do it. 550 is really, it's heavy, but it's not that heavy to me. Like I said, again, it's just a mental battle I've been. I'm hoping that maybe this conversation or this message of what can you lift, what can you do, how can you work out, again, that's up to every individual person. But again, look at alternatives. I'm not discounting medicine. I'm not discounting doctors. I'm not discounting anything. I'm just saying that, you know, not only do you need the medical side of it to beat the disease, you need the mental side. And the mental side's not given to you in a pill. It's not given to you by a doctor. It's not given to you by anything. That's something you have to find within yourself. So again, you know, look for that mental positive vibe. And remember, you're not helpless. None of us are. We're all warriors. Remember that. They call us AS warriors for a reason. They don't call us AS wimps. They don't call us AS, we're going to hide in a corner. It's AS warrior. Find the warrior within yourself. You know, be that warrior. Stand up and fight for yourself. Understand mentally, you can do whatever you want to do. It's life. You can be whoever you want to be. Accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. So what, you got a roadblock. So what, you got a hurdle. It's not impossible. It's not impossible to beat. I'm sitting here telling you I've done it. I haven't cured myself, but I'm a hell of a lot better than I was. So again, guys, you know, fight on. Continue to be strong. Thank you again for all the support. Thank you again for all the emails and messages and comments. I'm truly humbled by, you know, how many people that are actually looking at these videos, and I'm hoping maybe I can touch somebody. If I can touch one person, that one person spreads to another person and to another person, you know, we're paying it forward. Again, everybody, this is Don the AS Lifter. Please click that subscribe button if you like what you're hearing, like the comments you see. I'm on Facebook as Don Markham, a fitness journey with ankylosing spondylitis. I'm on Instagram as Texas Markham. Kind of not been active in the last few months in social media. It's just a timing issue. It's not that I haven't abandoned the cause or abandoned everybody out there. I've just been extremely busy. Again, thank you, everybody. Have a good evening.